Hey guys, how's it going? I wanted to make a quick video comparing Reaper to FL Studio 20 when it comes to time stretching loops and inserting them into a project at whatever tempo. I got inspired to make this video because I have a student that one of the assignments he has to do for his music class is basically put some loops together, like some drum loops and bass and piano loops and whatever, and make them fit in a key and just make it sound like something presentable. So some of the kids in his class were talking about how quick it is with FL Studio 20, and I was looking at all these videos in FL Studio 20, 5 or 6 different videos, and everything takes like 3 to 6 steps just trying to get a loop to fit your project. You have to mouse a lot, you have to detect tempo, you have to fit the tempo, you got to change it from resample to stretch. With Reaper, I don't understand why everybody is so thinking that everything's faster in FL Studio. It's not. Here's Reaper. Here's a project, 95 beats per minute. I have a folder full of drum loops that span basically 85 beats per minute, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, and 105. So assuming the tempo matches on in your Media Explorer, which is what this window is called, I call it the loop browser or whatever, everything you drag in is going to fit perfectly on the timeline. And here's proof. Here's a 75 BPM loop. Here's an 80 beats per minute loop. I'm going to start it at that measure. Here's 85. Notice how it's previewing at 95 beats per minute. Here's a 90 beats per minute loop. Everything is perfectly to the grid. Here's a 95 beats per minute loop. All right, here's 100. Just dragging it right to the ruler. Here's 105. Okay, so if I play all of these, everything's playing at 95. Okay. There's no extra step needed. Okay, now if I change my project tempo down to 82, all the loops fit and they move. Everything is perfect. There's nothing faster than that. There is absolutely nothing faster than that. So I understand the appeal of FL Studio 20, and it's just a pretty program. It's got all the cool little animations and everything, but if you're working with loops, there is nothing faster. There's nothing faster than Reaper in general, once you learn the basics of it, but especially loops. That's the one thing that turned me on to Reaper way back in 2009 when I saw the time stretching algorithm and how fast it was. I think it was Reaper 3, version 3. And it was insane. Everything I dragged in sounded good, and it just fit to the timeline perfectly. And just like everything right here, I literally didn't do any extra mouse steps. Anything I do now that the new tempo is 82, if I drag in the 75 beats per minute loop, it's gonna automatically perfectly align it. These are 4-bar loops, and as you can see, there's nothing that you need to do at the end of the loop. It's like a perfect loop. So everybody try Reaper. If you've never heard of it, Reaper, it's awesome. Don't buy into the hype of Pro Tools and FL Studio. This is the shit. It's always been the shit, and it's getting better and better with every single version. Cool.